everybody out there, this is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 25 Ultimate Team video. So we got the Breakouts promo dropping later this week, and most of the cards that are going to be featured in it, including a free 88 overall Drake London, have all been leaked. So we're going to go ahead and go through all of the leaks and talk about how this will impact the market and what you should be doing with your coins right now. So if you missed it earlier, the full content schedule for this week in MUT 25 dropped, and we got AKAs and game time cards today. Wednesday, of course, Team of the Week will be on the way. Thursday is going to be part one of the Breakouts promo, so it should be a multiple part promo. Full reveals, including all of the attributes and the abilities and whatever content is going to be confirmed for free, solo challenges, field pass, all of that will be revealed on GMM Thursday morning at about 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. But MUT Leaks over on Twitter did reveal a bunch of information with pictures and videos, and that's what we're going to go through. I'll be honest, I'm not really a big fan of leaks, but when it comes to content creation and trying to stay ahead of the market, I gotta cover this stuff, and I want you guys to be aware of it as well. Make sure you guys go follow MUT Leaks over on Twitter. We will link it down below in the comment section as a pinned comment. So let's go through all of the images. This one has a ton of different players. Let me know if anybody stands out to you, whether they're guys who might be really fast or really tall at certain positions. You know, the ones that I noticed here in the middle, or that second row down in the middle, we got Eagles legend Jordan Davis. Over on the bottom left, Derek Carr, who's playing really well to start out the season, but I'm pretty sure he already got an 82 overall card, and I'm guessing these are going to be lower overall cards for this promo. Now, we will be seeing a +1 in OVR, which means 89 overall LTDs, 88 overall champions, 85 overall heroes, but I think this group of players that we're looking at are going to be like 81s and 83s, so I'm not quite sure how Derek Carr fits in this equation. We got Monday Night Football tonight, and if you live in a state where Underdog is available, all new users can sign up right now and get this free pick special Jalen Hurts. It's easy. All you got to do is take a look at tonight's projected stat lines, pick 2 or more players, and choose higher or lower on those stat lines. This is what I got in play for tonight's games. We're halfway there on one entry, and if all 5 of these things happen, we can win over 18 times our money on the second entry. Also, because it's Monday, you have access to 3 profit boost tokens that you can apply to any entry to increase your payout. So all you got to do is head on over to underdogfantasy.com right now, or download the Underdog app, and when you sign up, make sure you use code POP. If you do so, they'll give you 50% bonus cash on your first deposit up to $1,000. I see JSN towards the bottom right there. I believe that's Darnell Washington above him. Remember, he's like a really tall tight end who usually has pretty good catching ability. So we'll see. Again, let me know in the comment section if any of these players stand out to you and could be potential budget items. The next picture is interesting because it's a combination, and I'll go through all the players if you guys are unaware who some of them are. It looks like it's a combination of champions from this promo, and we have video proof on which ones will be champions, and then potential some heroes. So the champions should be 85s, the heroes will be 88s. I said that in reverse. The champions will be 88s, the heroes will be 85s. So starting in the upper left, we have Antoine Harrison, who will be confirmed in 88 overall. He's an offensive lineman. Next to him is going to be Dalton Kincaid. Then we have Devin A-Chain, which is really important, right? Because Tyreek Hill came out today, and whether it's the LTD or non-LTD version of him, getting that +1 speed on him is going to be making him a lot better. So I definitely see Dolphins theme team being on the rise, which means if you check your binders, you might have some potential items that could be going for a lot, as the comp players and highly competitive players out there, pro players, are going to be trying to get Dolphins theme team rocking now. And with this Devin A-Chain being an 88 overall, I mean, if you're unfamiliar here, he's going to be fast. His gold card at a 77 OVR had like 83 speed to start out the year, so I can only assume that this card's going to have 87, 88, maybe even 89 speed at the running back position. And then when you add the +1 to that on a Dolphins theme team who already has Tyreek Hill, and spoilers on the spoilers, there's a Jalen Waddle in the next picture as well. So the stock on Dolphins theme team can be on the rise. The fourth one from left to right is going to be Jair Brown, who had a really good Super Bowl card last year at the strong safety position. This card also looks like it's going to be an 88 overall champion. To the right of him is Joshua Williams, who was another player who had a really good Super Bowl card last year. I think he's like a 6'2" cornerback who had pretty good man coverage. Now, I don't know if he's going to be a champion or not. On the bottom row from left to right, we got Kayvon Thibodeau. Again, I'm going to show you a video in a moment here of all of the players, and some of them that are on this picture are confirmed to be 88 OVRs via that video. So Kayvon Thibodeau is going to be one. And then the remaining players, we have Syracuse legend, offensive guard Matthew Bergeron is in that second one on the bottom from left over to right. In the middle, we have Quinnen Williams, defensive tackle. To the right of him, we have Will Anderson Jr., offensive rookie of the year, defensive rookie of the year last year. And then to the right of him, we have Will Levis, which is a really interesting card because he usually has pretty good speed with good pocket passing attributes and also a really good throwing release. Now, they got rid of like the Slinger 1 and Slinger 3 and Traditional 4 and all that. They renamed him this year, but overall, generally speaking, he should have a pretty good throwing release, which could make him a pretty good quarterback. And we have another quarterback to pay attention to as well as we take a look at the third group of players here. From left to right on the top row, we got Drake London, which is going to be a free card, so we'll show you that in a moment. Next to him, Jalen Waddle, I just told you a moment ago. The stock on the Dolphins team is going to be through the roof between Tyreek, this Jalen Waddle, and the Devin A-Chain. We got Joey Porter Jr. on the upper right here. He's going to be one of the LTDs. The second LTD is going to be Jordan Love. So we already talked about Will Levis. Caleb Williams came out today. Now we got an LTD 89 overall Jordan Love, who also should have that Slinger 1 release. Again, it's been renamed this year, but he has a really quick release. He should have some good accuracies and certainly should have good throwing power. We now got 3 quarterbacks that are going to be out this week. 2 of them LTDs. Will Levis, we're not 100% sure that he's going to be an 88 overall champion, but given that he looks like, the image with the graphics that we just saw a moment ago, it looks like he might maybe be a part 2 champion. And then on the bottom right, we have Cam Curl, which is a little interesting because that second image that we looked at featured Jair Brown, who is also a strong safety, and we know for sure that he's going to be an 88 overall. So is this list all LTDs that are eventually going to be coming out? Maybe the first drop is going to be Joey Porter Jr. and Jordan Love, and then the second drop could be Cam Curl and Jalen Waddle. The Drake London card is actually looking like it's going to be a free welcome pack player, and I'm not mad at this one at all. So he starts off at an 83 overall, and as we loop through this video, it looks like you're going to need breakout tokens, breakout upgrade tokens, to eventually get him to an 88 overall. So I think this is going to be the free player from the promo as far as how you get those tokens. More than likely, it's going to be a combination of the welcome pack, solo challenges, and the field pass. And being that it is a 2-part promo, at minimum, we should see a bigger field pass that features a lot of rewards. Hopefully those rewards are good. Hopefully they're not time-gated too much. But if you take a look as we loop through this video, this Drake London should get some extra discounted or extra ability buckets, which we haven't really seen too much this year. It looks like on a non-theme team, he's going to go up to 87 speed and 88 catching. His run block, I'm sorry, not his run block, his spin move and juke move look pretty good. I didn't see the route running on there. I think he had 83 mid route running. But if this ends up being a free card, I mean, I don't know about you guys. I know over on my No Money Spent squad, I could certainly benefit from an 87 speed, 6'4" wide receiver for free. So the second video that we're going to loop through is a bunch of those players that we saw in image number 2, confirming that these guys are going to be 88 overall champions, and we don't see any type of like token upgrade path to go from an 83 to an 88. That's another reason why I believe that Drake London is going to end up being the free card. But it says that there are breakout badges for this promo, and the breakout badges appear to unlock different ability buckets on the players. So this really reminds me of the Real Deals promo and the Genki Force promo from last year in MUT 24, where you had these base cards that had pretty good attributes, but then they had like these extra discounted ability buckets that you could unlock with tokens. Now, how you earn those tokens, that remains to be seen. I know last year you would have these players in your lineup, and if you knocked out certain objectives that were in the field pass with them in your lineup, then you would get the tokens that you could add into the upgrade path to ultimately unlock those discounted abilities. But we've seen a big lack of abilities so far in the game this year, most of them just kind of going through X factors. We're now not only seeing extra ability buckets that are available for these players, but we're seeing token unlocks to get them. As long as you can earn those tokens for free, I am absolutely okay with it. There are just simply some abilities right now that need to be in the game, mostly pick artists in my opinion. There's just way too many dropped interceptions out there, and if you're not a fan of abilities, all I can really say is you're just going to have to deal with it at the end of the day, because I just don't think they're going anywhere anytime soon. By the way, in the Devin A chain, I just noticed in this video that we've been looking at, he might be going up to 90 speed and 89 acceleration, so that's going to be a burner of a card at running back and probably a must-have for a lot of people. The final image just shows that the Joey Porter Jr. and the Jordan Love are going to be the LTDs from part 1 of this promo. That's why I said part 2 is probably going to feature the Cam Curl and Jalen Waddle. Also, it looks like those breakout tokens will be used on LTDs, breakout badges appear that they will be on the LTDs as well to give them extra discounted ability buckets. I don't really see anything that's huge on the Jordan Love card. Maybe Fearless and Hot Route Master. As far as Joey Porter Jr. goes, it looks like he might have some knockout abilities and pick artists on there, but I believe those were in the X Factor bucket, so I'm not 100% sure exactly what he's going to get. We'll find out all of the 100% accurate information when EA does the reveals, and they'll probably do some teasers on Twitter Wednesday night as well. But all in all, it looks like there's a really good group of big names and good cards on the way, and this is why I told you guys a couple days ago, I mean, I'm going to be leaving, I'm not going to be here, but I sold my team and I put out a video on that earlier this morning. I've also been telling you guys for the last week or so, outside of Tyreek Hill and Night Train Lane, save those tokens for the AKA and Legend content, because we're going to be getting +1s. We confirm that now here in the OVRs. We also, whenever it happens, eventually we'll have the Ultimate Alumni and Rookie Premier Make Rights. Those cards should be going up to 88 OVR. So with these big names and really good cards on the way, I definitely think we're going to see a market crash, and a lot of the existing cards out there right now are going to go down in price, and it's going to be a good day to upgrade your team, whether it's buying older cards that are going to be cheaper or buying some of these brand new cards that look like they're going to be really good. And of course, with abilities on the way, that's going to be a bunch of must-have items as well. So that's what you can expect, and that's all of the leaks right now from part 1 of the Breakout promo. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.